Hi everybody, welcome to the live meal prep. For those of you who haven't met me, I am Dr. Mary Claire Haver and I am the founder and creator of the Galveston Diet. I'm also a busy mom and a physician and don't have a lot of time to make these elaborate meals. So I have relied on meal prep as a way to create delicious and nutritious meals for my family that they can enjoy and that I can prep ahead of time so that we are not scrambling at the last minute and eating convenience or fast foods when it's mealtime. So what I'm preparing for you today, I've got what I love about meal prep is it's pretty flexible. You can reuse some of the same ingredients for different meals. And so what we're doing today is the zucchini boat and taco bowl, both using the ground beef here. So I have these PDFs for you to download and print out so that you will have the recipe, the ingredients, and the preparation instructions for everything. I did do lots of prep ahead of time so that we would save time on camera. But I'm going to walk through the ingredients with you. So for both of these recipes, we've got 2 pounds of lean grass-fed ground beef or turkey. I chose beef. So I've already had it browned here, just browned it in the oven with a few spices. Excuse me, browned it on the stove with a few spices. And 4 cups of lettuce of choice. I like iceberg for this. This is, we're going to be using this in the taco bowl. So this is all chopped up and ready to go. We're going to have a cup of pico de gallo, and so here is pico. This was actually made fresh by my friend, but you can buy pico freshly made at most grocery stores now. I would not get the ones in the jars because they have preservatives in them. I would get the fresh pico in the refrigerated section. 1 avocado, which we have ready to go, and it's already pre-sliced and ready for toppings. 1 jalapeno pepper, which is optional. I did not chop it up for today. 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese or a Mexican blend cheese. We've got this here and ready to go. 4 tablespoons of sour cream. Optional, really. Not everybody is a sour cream fan. I absolutely love it. So this is for the taco bowls. 1 cup of mozzarella shredded. So if you look here, this little pile down here is our shredded mozzarella ready to go. And olive oil, which we used for browning and cooking. Also 4 medium zucchini. So when we went to the store to buy the zucchini, they are not in season exactly right now. So let me show you. The zucchini that we could find were tiny. And so when you're doing these bowls, you want to use something a little bit bigger or meatier. So something in the zucchini squash family. We found these calabazas. So this guy is huge, okay? It's a really good size for a nice hearty zucchini bowl. It's in the same family. It has pretty much the same nutritional value. And so we decided because it's seasonal and these are in season right now, we went ahead and used this as a substitution. So part of the prep that I did was slice the zucchini in half and put them in the oven and bake them. It took about 25 to 30 minutes. You need to keep checking them. So let me show you. So these are already done. I've already scooped out the insides for our bowls on a few, and I'm going to do the last 2 live for you to show you how easy it is. So, all right. So let's get started on our zucchini boats. Okay. So I've pre-done, I've sliced the zucchini in half, I've already baked them, I've scooped out most of them. So I'm gonna do the last 2. So I'm gonna move some of this stuff off camera that we'll be using later. Here's our beef. All right. So here are our boats. Okay, now I've got this skillet ready to go, and it's already got the scooped out insides of the calabazas that I've already done. So it's really, really easy. So you just take it, it's already baked, and then I just take my spoon and I just scoop out the meat, the inside, and it comes right out. Super easy. And it gives you this fabulous little boat shape. Pull it out a little bit. See that there? All right. And I'm gonna do the last one, scoop it out. Okay, I'm gonna put these, when we're ready to stuff, I'm gonna put them over here. So now I have my pan with the zucchini meat. So according to the directions, we are going to mix in the canned tomatoes. So I like Rotel. I love the kick. This also has onions in it, and it is my favorite. Okay, so I'm just going to mix that right in. We're going to cook this for about 5 minutes. Move my focus over. Okay. Now, I'm going to just add a little salt and pepper to that for, by tasting. This is a salt and pepper combo that I got in Portugal. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm going to be so sad when I'm done with it. But it's a brick with salt and pepper together, and I just, like that. So while that's cooking, we're going to stuff the zucchini bones back with that mixture, with half of the ground beef that we've already prepared added. We're going to sprinkle it with mozzarella, and then they're ready to put in the oven to prepare. But let's get started on, while that's cooking, we're going to meal prep. I'm going to show you how to do one of the taco bowls. Now, this is kind of a fun thing to do with your family if you're sharing, because then people can put exactly what they want on their taco bowl. It doesn't have to be all the same size. It's almost like a taco bar prep bar. It's super fun. My kids love it. What do we do with our, here it is. Okay, so I like to use glass as much as possible. So this is something that we would prep in. I like it because it's got the top, super convenient, and we don't have some of the risk of using plastic. Okay, so then we're gonna take, my hands are clean, guys, so I've already washed them before we got on camera. So when you're prepping, you can do a hot and a cold. And so I sometimes will just take the ground meat and the beans and put them in a separate, smaller container and heat that up at work. And then when I'm ready to eat, I just take the bowl off of the cold ingredients and then dump the hot ones on top. Mix it all up and it's delicious. But if you like it all cold, that's fine too. Let me give this a stir. I hear it's starting to. Okay. Let that keep cooking. If you see my dog come on camera, hi Rex. Whenever I'm cooking, he gets so excited he thinks he's going to get to eat. He's not. Okay, so we're going to prep. So basically I have all of these awesome ingredients here. I'll pull them back in. I've got my pico, I've got my ground beef, I've got my shredded cheese, I have black olives, I have avocado, all beautiful, delicious, healthy, and fresh. We've got fresh cilantro, I've got some onions, and of course our black beans. And then you just make your salad. So I'm gonna take some lettuce. I'll prep one of these guys for you. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some beans. Now, if you're new to the Galveston diet and you're counting macros still, you're going to want to measure so you know how much. 1/4 cup. The recipe calls for 1/4 cup of the beef, 1/4 cup of the black beans, and 1/4 of the avocado, okay, to get your macros right. So, now I'm going to layer on some of the ground beef. Okay. I'm going to add in a little bit of onion. I like a fair amount of onion. Oh, sorry, buddy. That was my dog. Hi, you're okay. I'm going to do some black olives. Okay. Put a little bit of cilantro. Now, a lot of people don't like cilantro. You don't have to have it. I'm going to layer up some of this gorgeous pico. And the pico basically becomes your dressing. You're not going to add extra dressing to this. I'm going to put on some cheese. The cheese calls for 1/4 cup of the cheese. Okay. Get this gorgeousness. And then, of course, 1/4 of the avocado. Okay. So your family can prepare their own bowls however they want them. Line them up, get your tops on, throw them in the fridge, and they're ready to go for the week. Now, so if you don't want your lettuce to get soggy, you can take your pico in a small little container on the side as well, and then throw it on when you're ready to eat. My zucchini mixture is cooking nicely. I'm trying to get the excess water to kind of, there's a lot of water in the canned tomatoes, so I'm just trying to cook that down. Move this stuff out of the way. Oh, I forgot the sour cream. And a dollop of sour cream if you so desire for our taco bowl. So if I was doing real meal prep with the family, I would have several bowls lined up, call the family in, have them make their own bowls, and get it done that way. Now for the zucchini boats, they're all the same. So now I'm going to I would add a pound of the ground beef. So half of this ground beef to this tomato zucchini mixture. Let that cook up, heat that up nicely. Again, on the instructions, I have all the macros here and the exact measurements for everything that you need. And all that's in here is your ground beef. You can substitute ground turkey, you could do shredded chicken, you could do shrimp, you could do any kind of protein that you so desire. The things that are ground work a little bit better for this because you're stuffing a boat. That's just about ready. So I'll bring these boats back over here. Now when our boats are stuffed, they're going to go back in the oven for 25 minutes to get heated up. You're going to want to cook them thoroughly, and then when you're ready to eat them, you're going to, 2 is in a serving. You're going to take, pack them up in your containers, and then you just microwave them when you're ready to eat them. They can be dinner or an easy lunch for some variety. This is, I wish y'all could see this. It's looking so good. Just about ready with that. Just waiting for the water, the liquid to boil off. Hi Leslie, hi Mary. I love when you guys are watching this. This is awesome. So I would say the prep work for this took 40 minutes, 30-ish. It's just a matter of getting everything ready, making sure you have all the ingredients on hand, getting everything chopped and ready to go. Again, use your family as your assistants. Get your kids involved. Teaching them how to eat healthy is so huge. I kind of lament the fact that I didn't make my kids participate in this more when they were younger. I kind of took care of everything for them. And now, as my daughter's going off into adulthood, she doesn't know how to feed herself. I love it when I hear about families who have their kids, take a meal night and they have to cook a meal, and that's important. As teaching your kids how to eat healthy and showing them techniques to do so is as important as ballet, soccer, softball, and all the things that we get our kids involved in. But teaching them these skills is huge. Okay. Hello, buddy. Watch out, that's hot. So super easy to stuff the bowls. Let's see, it's off camera. Let me get it over here. Okay, here is our mixture. I hope you guys can see it. It's beautiful. So you're just going to take the stuffing, stuff it back into the bowl, like so. And then we're going to take our shredded mozzarella and top each one evenly, just like that. Okay, and I'll just repeat this throughout. I'll put them in the oven for 25 minutes, bake them, and then they will be ready to go. All right, everybody, thanks for watching this meal prep. I will have the PDFs for you to be able to download so that you have your copy of the instructions and the shopping list and everything. So give me some thumbs up if you're still watching. And hopefully, I like doing these towards the end of the week to give you guys ideas for, most people meal prep on Sunday if that makes sense to your family. So you could think about this over the weekend and have some interesting and delicious meals, all from one big pan of ground beef ready to go. All right, everybody. We're gonna stop here. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. And here's to your best health. Finish. It's the bottom right-hand corner.